Hi, I'm Brad Barnett, President of BFS. If you're joining us from Part 1 of this series, welcome back. If you haven't seen Part 1 on letters of intent, now would be a good time to take a look before we move forward. Additional items that should be included in letters of intent or LOIs are as follows. Information pertaining to any lease to be entered into by the buyer. For example, buyer and seller agree to enter into a triple net lease with an original term of 10 years and 3 5-year options. Annual increases in the lease rate will be the lesser of Consumer Price Index, CPI, or 2.5% of prior year's rent. Again, the LOI is not drafting the lease. It is only establishing the primary terms. Next, transaction contingencies. Contingencies are items that would likely cause buyer, seller, or both to walk away from the transaction should there be a disagreement. For example, all cash and accounts receivable accrued up to the closing date will remain the property of the seller. Next, buyer's good faith deposit will be refunded in full in the event buyer's due diligence reveals unacceptable conditions. Next, buyer and seller each agree to pay their respective closing cost. Next, buyer's good faith deposit will be refunded in full in the event the buyer's financing is denied and written verification is submitted to XYZ brokerage on or before X date. Next, buyer will provide written verification of down payment funds in the amount of no less than X dollars upon signing of the letter of intent. Next, buyer and seller agree that the seller is responsible for the payment of brokerage fees to XYZ brokerage in the amount of X dollars. Okay, this is the end of the second installment of this series on letters of intent. If you want to know more, please continue and see Part 3 of this series available to you now. Okay, if you have any questions, visit us at bfsinc.net or you can call us at 800-467-1774. We'll talk with you again soon.